I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Magic vs. Cavaliers. My team pick is Orlando plus 3.5 points. Cleveland went into the breakdown by 5, but together a strong third-quarter effort saw them lead going into the fourth frame. They were, however, unable to hold onto that lead. Cleveland shot nearly 49% from the floor, but was limited to 25% from beyond the arc. The Cavs also lost the battle on the glass. Donovan Mitchell had a career night as he ended with 50 points and Darius Garland added 21. Cleveland comes into this game averaging 112.3 points per game, which lands them at 21st in the league. The offense has failed to cross the century mark during the postseason and was held to just 89 points in Game 4. Cleveland has struggled in the paint for the most part this season, sitting in the bottom half of the league. This trend continued as the Cavs have been outscored in the paint in Orlando. The offense has been streaky from beyond the arc, and we saw what can happen when those shots don't fall. The Cavs have not relented and they continue to put three-pointers up at a top 10 rate. After taking care of the ball well at home, Cleveland proved to be a little careless on the road, which saw the offense end up with a handful of dead possessions. They have been stronger at home, though. This becomes more noteworthy considering the low rate at which the Cavs get to the free throw line. Despite this, if Cleveland can win the battle on the glass, the offense should be able to hang around here. On the defensive end of the court, Cleveland is allowing 109.7 points per game. Their shooting defense has been above their season benchmark as just 2 games in 4 has seen Cleveland allow more than 100. The interior defense has been one of the hallmarks of Cleveland this season. They were handled by the Magic in the paint in Game 6, and the loss on the boards ultimately led to them suffering a loss. That said, the Cavs still sit top 5 in opponent effective field goal percentage. They've been better inside the arc, but are still holding opponents to under 13 three-pointers per game. Game 4 saw them right at their season average. Cleveland dominated the boards in Games 1 and 2, but the defense was unable to do much on the glass in the last game. Forcing turnovers will be key as possessions will be at a premium. The Cavs have won every game at home this series, but they've lost ATS in the last 4. Orlando has been able to slow the Cleveland offense, and we saw Cavs had little going outside of Mitchell in Game 6. The Magic are young, but very talented. Orlando's ability to win on the glass will be the key as they continue to make it difficult for Cleveland to put up second chance points. The Magic may not advance, but they should keep Game 7 tight. My total pick is over 195 points. The Magic rallied late, putting up a 30 points fourth quarter and outscoring the Cavs 13-6 over the final 4 minutes. Orlando shot 39% from the floor and 30% from beyond the arc, but they took care of the basketball and cleaned up on the boards. 3 starters ended in double figures, with Paolo Banchero leading the way with 27. Orlando comes into this game averaging 110 points per contest, landing them at 25th in the league. The Magic have done the bulk of their work in the painted area this season, and that trend continued as they outscored Cleveland in the paint at home this series. The offense has been streaky, sitting bottom 10 in effective field goal percentage and taking outside shots at one of the lowest rates in the NBA. Even still, with the Magic's ability to get to the charity stripe and knock shots down with a high conviction, they have made up for a fair amount of their inconsistencies. Ball security has been a problem for most of the season, and Orlando continues to struggle with turnovers on the road. Rarely turning it over and shooting over 50% from the floor is certainly a recipe for success in the postseason. As the offense dominated the offensive glass, they will need that same tenacity here if they want to steal a game in Cleveland. On the defensive end of the court, Orlando is allowing 107.9 points per game, good for second in the NBA. The defense has been the lifeblood of this team. They continue to put the screws in Cleveland. They've remained strong in the paint, but recently allowed Cleveland to put up 54 paint points in Game 4. The perimeter defense has also been strong, though. The Magic finished the regular season sitting top 10 in opponent three-point percentage and top 5 in three-pointers allowed per game. This is on top of the league-leading opponent-made field goals per game. Winning the battle on the boards will be paramount. The Magic limited Cleveland to just 2 offensive boards in Game 4, and closing out possessions will need to remain a point of emphasis. The Magic have also done a solid job disrupting the passing lanes and poking the ball away. That proved key to their success in Game 4 and will likely play a key factor here as well. Game 6 ended right on the number, depending if you caught the hook or not. Yet we have seen the total drop rather significantly. We know possessions will already be at a premium, and we should expect both defenses to hunker down and make scoring very difficult. That being said, this total implies 95 is basically the ceiling for either offense, and there is a good argument to make that it is too low. Of recent, Orlando has scored 100 or more in 4 of the last 5. Expect to see defensive breakdowns and extra effort to the hoop with the season on the line. Take the over.